Hey everyone, what's up? Welcome back. Here we go, demo bike ride number 5, at least for this round. This time we are riding the 2023 Fat Boy. The Fat Boy is your stereotypical cruiser, powerful engine, low seat, front wheel slightly raked out, looks like it's ready to hit the open road. The Fat Boy has the Milwaukee 8114 engine with 119 foot-pounds of torque. Seat sits at 26 inches high, so very easy to flat foot and keep stable. The bike weighs 700 pounds with a full tank of gas, which holds 5 gallons. Wheelbase is 65.6 inches, which is one of the longest that Harley has. The only bike that has a longer wheelbase is the Breakout, which is even more raked out with a 66.7 inch wheelbase. The Fat Boy and the Breakout are very similar with just a couple of differences. The Breakout has the bigger 117 engine and is more raked out, as we just mentioned. The Breakout actually has a slightly lower seat than the Fat Boy and weighs a little bit less, even though it has the same size tank and a bigger engine. The Fat Boy has the gauge cluster on the tank like the Heritage Classic does, and the Breakout has a minimal gauge system on the center of the handlebars. Another distinctive feature of the Fat Boy is the back tire. This bike and the Breakout both have 240mm wide tires as compared to the typical 160 or 180 width that we see on most of the other bikes. So in my personal opinion, these bikes look really cool, they have amazing power to weight ratio, but how do they ride? My experience riding this bike wasn't great, primarily because the guy in front of me kept lagging behind and slowing down the group, not leaning into the corners, etc. If you watch him as we go through the ride, you'll notice that he hardly leans the bike at all. It's one of my pet peeves with these demo rides. I understand that not everyone is an experienced rider, and that's fine, but for goodness sake, go take a safety course and learn how to countersteer and lean your bike before taking a group ride. Okay, sorry for the rant, let's continue. For someone like me who likes to lean into the corners and enjoys riding the twisties, the Fat Boy is not an enjoyable ride at all. The wide back tire really resists leaning in the corners and makes it more difficult to countersteer. And when I would force it to lean and countersteer, it felt unstable, like it was trying to straighten itself back up. There's not enough of a rounded edge on these tires to comfortably countersteer. Sure, this may be a fun ride if you throw on a windshield and hit the highway for a relaxing ride that's fairly straight, but riding through the countryside with a lot of corners is just not at all enjoyable on this bike, and I expect it would be the same on the Breakout. I didn't bother riding the Breakout once I saw that it has the same back tire as the Fat Boy. I didn't want to deal with that frustration again. I overheard somebody else talking while I was at the demo day saying that if they want to work out, they'll go to the gym instead of riding the Fat Boy. It's unfortunate that Harley decided to put a back tire on this bike that makes it so difficult to handle, because otherwise it would be a fantastic bike. But I know there's a segment of riders out there who like the wide fat tires. If you're one of those riders, then check out the Fat Boy and the Breakout, because these bikes are powerful and look really cool, but they don't handle well trying to take corners aggressively. So that is it for this review, folks. Let me know what you think. Leave a comment. We have one more of these demo rides to do. We're saving the best for last. Stay tuned for that one. Thanks for being here. God bless.